Welcome back to Bobbi Jo's. Chastity here. Today I'm going to be making a marinated cucumber salad recipe out of the Southern Keto Cookbook. Okay, this is on page 140 of the Southern Keto Cookbook. It has 4.1 grams of total carbs, 0.6 grams of fiber, so that brings the net carbs down to 3.5. 85 calories, 7.1 grams of fat, 0.7 grams of protein. It makes 4 servings. Prep time is 10 minutes plus 2 hours to chill. So this year in my garden, I decided to give a go at planting English cucumbers. I just picked this from my garden and my English cucumbers have taken off and I'm never going to be able to eat all these cucumbers, so I'm going to start giving them away. So what we're going to do to start with is just slice our cucumber. I usually use my mandolin, but I'm just going to slice it this time. I have squash and cucumbers. Here's my squash that I keep harvesting from my garden. Yeah, these slices are all going to be all different sizes. This smells so good when you slice it. My hands do not stay steady, so I end up cutting stuff all different shapes and sizes. You're also going to need a colander, and we're going to stick these cucumbers in the colander. Make sure you wash your cucumber before you slice it, by the way. I don't think I have to tell people that, but I'll do it anyway. We're going to stick these in the colander, though, and then once they're in the colander, we're going to sprinkle them with salt. We're going to let them sit for 10 minutes. All right, so I got my ends. I'm gonna throw those in my compost. All right, here's my colander. Just gonna kind of separate them. These English cucumbers are huge. Let me get my salt. I'm going to sprinkle salt over each layer that I put down. This gets the moisture out when you sprinkle it with salt. Salt drains that moisture out a little bit. I should have used my mandolin so all these were even. Some of these are really thick. I'm just using pink Himalayan salt. Okay, I'm gonna go set these in my sink. Oops, I got a couple more here I forgot. Let me slice that one a little thinner. I didn't see those sitting there. I'm gonna go place the colander in my sink and let those sit for about 10 minutes. The recipe calls for half of a red onion, but I don't have a red onion, so we're gonna use a sweet onion. You just wanna thinly slice it. I'm just going to put the rest of it in a Ziploc bag and have it with our burgers tonight. Okay, and you want a medium-sized bowl to put all this in. You'll put your onions in there. I've got this bowl. It's kind of a casserole dish. It's got a lid that goes on it. I believe my aunt and grandma gave this to me for my Christmas or birthday one year, but I love this dish. Okay, and let me go get the cucumbers. I should be doing the cucumbers in the sink, but I don't have any light over there. It's really dark, so I'll figure out a way to do it over here. I got a baking sheet to set this in, but if you can see all the moisture that came off of the cucumbers with that salt? All you need to do is get some paper towel, or if you've got like a towel you use in the kitchen for stuff like this, just get it, and you want to try to get as much moisture as you can off of these cucumbers. And then you want to put those cucumbers in the bowl with the onions. If you don't like onions, leave onions out. Okay, let's make the marinade. You need a 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. Shake it up good. 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar substitute. I'm not sure if I have 2 tablespoons left. I usually use monk fruit, but I'm out of it, and I've got this, so I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of this, but I'm not sure. We'll see. There may be 2 tablespoons here. There's a half. I'm just going to pour the rest of this in here. It'll be a little under 2 tablespoons. So mine won't be as sweet, but that's all right. 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. And I dry my own oregano. I got a bunch of it I need to dry out in the garden right now, but I haven't. And ground black pepper. It doesn't say how much. I like black pepper, so I'm just going to grind quite a bit in here. All right, and give it a stir. I would probably add a little garlic to this, but I'm going to try it without the garlic, see how it is. I've got plenty of cucumbers, so I'll be eating a lot of cucumber salad the next few months. All right, we're just going to pour this marinade over. And toss everything around. Want all the veggies, the cucumbers and the onions, to get some marinade on them. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on and we're gonna stick it in the fridge for a few hours. It says 2 hours. It'll probably be in there longer than that because it's only lunchtime and I'm not gonna have this probably till supper time. Okay, so I'm having burger and cucumber salad. I'm gonna taste this and see what it tastes like. Quite good. That's pretty good. Kind of tastes like sweet pickles.
Motion to test.
I say it's drill worthy.
At the front door.
2 thumbs up. Somebody's supposed to come through the front door, so the dogs are going to start barking. And thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.